I met you, it was just for fun. Now I feel like you're the only one. Now I'm feeling like we just begun, just begun. Now I feel like you're the only one, only one. And we got too much love to hold back, hold back, hold back. And we got too much love to hold back, hold back, hold back. I've been waiting on you just to take me over, baby, take me over the edge. I've been waiting on you just to take me over, baby, take me over the edge. I've been waiting on you just to take me over, baby, take me over the edge. I've been waiting on you just to take me over, baby, take me over the edge, over the edge.
Hi Ramesh. Sorry, I had my voice turned off there. Alone. Which one is that from? Is that from Monstercat? Hold on. Which one is that? Who's the artist for that? Ooh, you know what? I'm actually playing music that I have from Monstercat because I have a license for it. Depending on what I'm gonna run with this one, I think I'm gonna take this out. I am going to run you know what? Maybe I should just run a Fury Thunder. Oh, let's do that. This is crazy. You're the only viewer right now. Mind you, I am live streaming. It's almost midnight here. I just wanted to run some tests. If you experience a lot of lag and stuff, if you could let me know, because I am running tests right now with my live stream. I was running tests earlier on Mob Crash and Twitch. I think there's probably gonna be some lag, but I'm gonna try to see if I can reduce it to the minimum. Do you still like the dash? I like playing the dash, but because it's not really available to a lot of players, I take it out of my hangar. If I start running into a lot of players who have the dash, then I will start running it. Like if I'm running with my clan, for example, and I run into a lot of squads with dash, then I will throw my dash in. Oh wow, a lot of people just dropped by. Yeah, it's very late night right now. Well, you don't see lag yet. I haven't started playing. Yeah, I was running tests early on Twitch and Mob Crash. I think I might have solved the problem. I still think it's my internet though. It hasn't been fixed, by the way, so I'm just trying to see if I can work around it. I had all my dash in, I took it all out. You know how I feel about all these dash bots. And okay, what happened with my silver? What is it at now? 3 point something? 3.5? No, nothing wrong. That's 3.5 billion, by the way. It's not million. Oh, whoa, what happened? That guy just left. Yeah, well. Scareth should go... Actually, you know what? Yeah, he should go down below. I have to get used to the Griffin because I was running my Korean robots earlier. I'm trying to boost up my my damage average quick. I was actually over 800 and then I ran light robots for like 3 days and then I dropped below I dropped below 500. I think I was like 480 or something. People actually thought that I was tanking, which isn't a good thing. Come on, jump. Why is my thing not jumping? God. I think my team might want to consider spawning another guy in here. There's 3 guys here and I can't stop all 3. Guys, let me know if you see a lot of lag. Ooh, there's a guy right here. This is a carnage. There's a carnage. And so here. Hold on, my game sounds are too loud here, I think. Let's try this. Uh-oh. Shoot, you know what? I'm gonna go forward just so that he can take me out, because I'm gonna need to spawn in with a Lancelot here. Oh jeez. Hmm. We need to get a beacon here on this right side. Where's my team? Trying to knock this guy's shield down so he doesn't have a shield. Lag is real. Yeah, well, I'm testing it out right now. Switch provider. Yeah, the thing is, the other provider that is in the area, they actually have a lower speed than what I have right now. Do you think that Pixonic should add a chat during battle? No, actually I don't. That would cause probably more lag than what you see in the game right now. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the idea of that. This guy's running a lot of land slots. One or two lags here and there. Okay, that's good to hear. You know what's funny is I had to drop my bitrate, but before I was streaming at I think 4,000 bitrate. It's now 1,500. 1,500. The bitrate's way lower. I'm not sure. I don't know. Hey, Seven. Oh, jeez, I don't have any speed here. Keep forgetting, I don't have any Korean robots. Is this a squad? This is gonna be interesting. Oh jeez, I didn't even mean to jump here and I already jumped into the building. Run, run, run. Yeah, when I start seeing, because I know the other side's gonna have a lot of Korean robots, I'd be surprised if they don't. Yeah, here's already one. When I start seeing this, this is when I put in my dash bots. Because I know these squads usually run heavy. It's not dash, it's Ancelots. They're not gonna dig that guy out. Oh jeez. Oh, they're not running dash. This is interesting. The one guy had a lot of Ancelots though. All these guys on this side. You may want to consider spawning in on the other side, guys. We might need some help on the left side. Where is everyone? Why are they all spawning on that side? Uh-oh. Oh, come on. He's almost down. Was it me or did that Carnage look like he used dash? Carnage now has dash. Rush and dash. Fury. Oh, jeez, I didn't see that guy. He's got that. Don't want to go that way. Oh, jeez. This is not good. Help! This guy's got a lot of stuff back here. What the hell? I'm losing sound too. I'm trying to knock all their shields down so they don't have shields. Man, I'm losing my sound here. Ugh. Come over there. This guy's gonna hit me. This guy probably has another. Oh wait, are these guys making out? It's 4 vs 3. They must be on their last spot. Things are looking good. Oh no, this guy. That's the wrong bot to drop into. Huh, who would have thought? Oh, these guys are lucky I was on their team. Mixed squad. Are you guys seeing a lot of lag? Well, I know it's my internet. I'm just trying to live stream. I'm running a test. Lots of lag. Okay, well, in that case, it's probably not good for me to live stream then. I was only running a quick test to see. I was live streaming on Mob Crash and Twitch earlier. Thanks, Nick. Yes, I see lag. Oh man. Yeah, just in case I didn't see that. Yeah, I guess I'll just do a Q&A now. I was hoping I went onto YouTube because I was hoping that the lag wouldn't be so bad, because it wasn't too bad on Twitch. Yeah, it's still bad though. I don't want lag. I don't want there to be lag. Okay, so I guess we'll do a Q&A. There's no giveaway, guys. Can you see my hanger? I thought you already see my hanger. Should the fire rate on Molots be increased 5% more? I think I would actually like to see that, because I was looking at some of my old footage when I used to run Molots and it's a lot slower now. I mean, it goes into accelerated state, but when it starts firing, it's really slow. That's 12 8. Yeah, it's midnight. Yeah, I understand. Have I heard from the developers on what they're going to do to take this away from pay to win? Okay, so I can kind of partially answer that question. I guess it's a very good question because of what's happening in the game right now. So basically what we see with the whole black market thing, and I know a lot of players are upset about this, so like, you know how You have keys, and then you have to open chests and stuff, and then you have the earning of components. So this is what I know. The black market and the whole components thing that we see here, this is only fragments of a complete system. Something which they haven't implemented into the game yet is the lucky spin, which allows us to, if I go back to this one here, the lucky spin allows us to eliminate certain prizes that we don't want, and I believe that's not on the live server yet, so they still got to implement that. They still have to do, I think they announced this already, they want to do it so that players can convert workshop points into component points. I don't know when they're going to do that, but I know they're working on it. And I think that, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but they are looking at other ways to also increase players' ability to make those points. So it might come in the form of the league system, like as you climb up in leagues, maybe you get more points. I'm not sure how they're going to do that, but that could be a potential way to earn components. I also suggested the idea of doing daily tasks. So you know how when you go to your daily tasks here, I told them, what about possibly including that into daily tasks where players can earn a small amount of component points to help them. I don't know if they're going to do that, but I just suggested that. I don't know how else they're going to do it, but I do know that they are finding different ways. They're thinking of different ways of including more not workshop points, component points, so that players can build up towards premium items. So it is coming, it's just that what we see now are fragments of that complete system. But they don't announce anything yet because obviously it's, I don't know how far they are in the development process. And about the tanking video, I have to rework my old video. Like, I do have it, but I haven't released it because it hasn't come into effect just yet. It's supposed to come into effect soon though. Get rid of. So yeah, I was trying to explain to someone. I was trying to explain to them because I was thinking about the whole gold system and stuff. So a lot of players want you know, them to just change the dash robots to gold, but what they don't realize is I think it will actually make the game even more pay to win. See a demand. Yeah, when it comes to, okay, here's my thinking. I'm just gonna give you my breakdown of this because I was thinking about it quite a bit over the past week or so. So this is why I think if they made the new robots gold, I think it's gonna become pay to win, because that's what happened with the Lancelot or the Ancelots. Basically, whichever side had the most Ancelots would win. For the average player, you guys might think, oh, but I will be able to afford a Korean robot if it was 5,000 gold. Well, that's true, but here's the catch. You drop into a game, and then you see on the other team everyone running Korean robots. Not just one, but every player has 5. So you have 1, they have 5 each. You actually end up losing more games because of that as a result. But here's the part that a lot of players don't see. If you're losing more games, you're actually not earning any gold. So you're actually being indirectly starved of gold. So you got to think about that too. So what they're doing now is they're, from what it seems like, they're implementing a component system where you don't have to win in order to build up to a premium item. So you're earning component points, whether you can buy it, whether you get it through the lucky spin, whether you convert it from workshop points to to component points. You earn it through like a league system or maybe even daily tasks. There are different avenues for you to earn those points in order to work your way to a premium item, and you don't have to win. So that's my explanation to that. And that's what I mean. They didn't tell me this, but I think this is where they're going with it. They need more ways to earn them. Yep. Do you understand though, Lee? Like, do you see where I'm going with the whole gold, the gold value? If they made the Korean robots 5,000 gold, I mean, I had 60,000 saved up. That's just me. Imagine other players out there. Pretty sure they have more than I do. If not, they would just buy it straight off the bat. You might be able to afford one, but there's going to be someone out there who can afford 5, and they will max it on the spot. That is the catch. And then when you run into them, just remember, you run into them multiple times, you're going to be losing all those games. You're going to get no gold. So in other words, when new content comes out, you will actually have to buy gold. So then it actually becomes pay to win. That's what was happening with the Ancelot. And that was all gold. Remember, Lancelot was gold, Ansel Shields gold, Hawkins gold. Classic robots and weapons. George, that's actually a good idea to have just like a classic mode. Uh-oh, I'm seeing buffering on my end. Oh wait. Will tankers be punished? Yeah, eventually they will be. Hey Chain. Yeah, I'm just Chain, sorry about that. I'm gonna be ending my live stream soon. I was testing something out because I'm experiencing, well, my internet's messed up. So I only played a couple of games. I'm just doing a quick Q&A. Why is it 720? Because this is a live stream. I had to drop it, otherwise I would be experiencing even more lag. My thoughts on the team deathmatch mode. I actually, you know what? I actually prefer Beacon Rush. I didn't really enjoy team deathmatch. I think they have to make it so that players spawn at like the beacon location, but there were other things that I wanted them to change too. I don't think a player like what some players were doing at the start of the game, they would kill themselves and spawn at your home spawn. I don't think that should be allowed. I think they have to change that. The other thing that they may want to also consider too, and I don't know how this would change the dynamic, but what if you spawned in, and you can spawn in at the beacon locations, but it's all done randomly, so you don't really know where you're going to spawn in at. I think they should try that, because that will spread movement around. Then it actually becomes more like, well, I guess it's not really team deathmatch, then it's more deathmatch. Maybe that's how they should do that. Should hanger slots be easier to buy, or maybe awarded on a league or level basis? I don't think they should be easier. If they do that, then they've got to open up more hanger slots. Enjoy your dinner, Chain. And guys, if you haven't checked out Chainfire's YouTube channel, he has a YouTube channel too. He live streams, I think, quite regularly, or used to. Make sure to check him out. What do you consider a good chest to buy for a casual player that wants okay items? Some say to go for a silver. I think Stupendous was saying in... I was chatting to him. I think he said actually to just save up and go for the gold, which is kind of what I'm doing. I mean, I played... It's actually not that bad. I mean, I played a couple games tonight. I was only at 80. I'm at 204 now. So I'm just gonna save up for the gold one. Can you aphid Orkin Griff squad sometime? You mean run it? I have been running it. Oh, and someone mentioned something about the light robots. I think you'll find my video on Wednesday interesting because I ran a hangar with only light robots. But I talk about that too. About the role of the light robot and how I feel it has been lost in the game. How's custom matches been affecting our clan training? We actually haven't really done clan training yet. We have done a Vox vs Vox thing, but that's more of a fun thing, which you guys may have seen. So what I'm hoping to do with that actually is, well, this is how it all works. At the beginning of a month, I've asked all the members of Vox to put down their name if they want to participate in this intra-clan tournament. So they put their names down, and then what we do is we use a program, or we draw names out of a hat to form 2 squads. And whichever squad you're on, that is a squad that you will remain on for the rest of that month. And then every Friday what we do is we're going to be battling it out. So it's going to be best of 5 games. We may even extend that for a little bit more, because now we don't have to time drop. It's just match up instantly. But for now we're just doing best of 5, and then we set different rules every week. So it's kind of like what we had before, I guess, with Fight Club. This past week we had only 2 dash robots allowed, but then some players didn't have dash, so we just changed that and said, okay, no dash robots allowed. Ancelot was allowed, and we matched up that way. But we're gonna be making things a little bit more interesting later on. And then what I'm hoping for is, depending on how that goes, I just want to see what the limitations are, because right now it seems like time zones is one thing. Another thing is players may not have a certain robot, so we can't exactly do like old school if someone only has Griffins and they have like Tyrans, because that's not exactly old school. Yep, monthly or bi-monthly. Well, it's a monthly thing. And then at the end of the month we see who wins, and then we reset it again, and then we choose names. So that's how we do it. But yeah, I'm hoping that eventually, if it becomes popular within our clan and players enjoy it, then what I'm gonna do is maybe extend like that offer to other clans. But it won't be clan vs clan. What we will do is, because of like time zones and because of clans like who may not be active but want to participate, they put their names on the list and we form multiple squads. And maybe I can live stream that, or even better, maybe Chainfire and I can live stream at the same time, or maybe even different days, and we can run that. I think that would be fun, and you could do different rules. Someone in our clan actually mentioned, how about doing this, where you give a list of all the robots that you have that are maxed out, you give it to like the other players, and then you do a random draw. So it's kind of like me asking you randomly. Good night, Chain. It's kind of like me asking you randomly, like what, or I basically do a draw, and then that person tells me what robot they want me to run, and then I put that in my hangar. So it could be anything. Like my hangar would be completely random. Like I could have a Cossack, a Destria, Fury. Yeah, Chain, I'll definitely do that, because I think it'll be fun. It's more about making the game more fun instead of it being all serious and just about dash. It's just more to create more variety. Plus you guys get to see the skill level of some of the really good pilots out there that you may not have seen or even heard of. Which is better on a Balkazari, Orkans or Tyrans? I actually prefer running Tyrans on mine. I've seen Orkans do really well, but for me I prefer Orkans on the high cheap. run in shoots. Actually, I shouldn't lie. I actually ran a Destria. I ran a Destrian champion. You know what's funny is someone messaged me on Facebook. Was it yesterday or the day before? They messaged me on Facebook, and they were surprised that I had all these light robots. And then he said like how his clanmates thought I was tanking because my damage average was below 500, and I had all these light robots in. I had a Destria. I was running around in a Destria in like Champion League on, I think it was Beacon. No, wait, it wasn't Beacon Rush. It was Domination. Have you played any prototypes of the Exploding Light? No, I have not, Rob. Well, at least I know that my live stream is somewhat watchable, kind of. It's pretty laggy though, according to you guys. You know what, when this is done and it's done processing, I'm gonna take a look at it and I'm gonna see how bad it is. Do I have an Inquisitor? No, I don't have an Inquisitor. I don't have the Ember weapon either. How should the Korean robots be nerfed? So a couple of YouTubers, the group that you guys all know that have direct contact with Big Sonic, we kind of gave our feedback, and a lot of us were saying we should test it with 1 dash instead of the 2. I know it's a pretty severe nerf, but I think they will still be very effective. It's just that you're cutting down on the ability to dash back and forth, and I think that's what makes them so deadly. Because if you're in a high chi, okay, you could have 2 dash ready, you're in a high chi, you dash out into the open, you fire your Orkans and you dash back. I think that's a little bit of an overkill. However, if that dash bot had only 1 dash, I mean, it will still have a lot of firepower, but it will be more vulnerable. Plus, they could always change the distance of the dash too. I don't think they should have 2. I think it needs to be nerfed down. Sold your kidney to buy your dash, you better not get them nerfed. Man, I got multiple of them, I just don't like, yeah. There was a test server where they only had 1. Yep, that was right at the beginning. I still remember when I saw the 2 dash, I was like, are they messing with us? But then the following week they came out with it. I was like, okay, well, maybe they aren't. Oh, I'm seeing buffering again. Could they try different types of weapons like heavy what? Yeah, there was there's been a lot of players asking for a robot that heals, but I'm not sure how that would play in the game. The thing with a healing robot is you're not actually making any silver. So to a player that actually runs it, they're not making any silver because they're not doing any damage. You could camp in it. Sergio, I have seen Battle of Titans. I have not played that game yet, though. Jacob, I will be ending the live stream soon. Thanks, C. Death from Above Fury. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I was... It was on Canyon Map. I know which one you're talking about. I spawned in my Fury, but I spawned right on top of that Lancelot as he was... he flung me up in the air. I wonder what the view was from the other team. The other team must have been like, what the hell? Flying Fury. I have not tried Titanfall. Will I be doing gameplay on it when it drops? Gameplay of which? Yeah, Venator, I could see that. The if there's so many Kumihos out there and you have a light robot, it's obsolete now, kind of. Well, actually, it pretty much is. How do you capture beacons? That's actually a very good point. I never thought about that. It's a pity I couldn't add that into my analysis or my video that I'm going to be releasing on Wednesday. Because Wednesday it's going to be covering light robots. Neil Gabriel, there is no way to farm gold anymore. Okay guys, I'm just going to answer a few more questions and then I'm going to be hopping off because it is past midnight here. I just wanted to do a very quick live stream test. Seems like I'm still lagging, so I guess I know that my internet's still messed up. What happened to the Bastion Spider? The Bastion is actually the Raijing. They changed the name to the Raijing and the Raijing's ability is now called Bastion mode. So that's what it is. Good night, C. Healing answer of sorts. Well, isn't that what the Ansel shield is? Kind of is. Fuging. Yeah, maybe I might run another test tomorrow. I'm not sure. I've got to edit a video for Friday though tomorrow. So if I get that done, and then I'm supposed to be doing a podcast thing tomorrow too. Tomorrow night, anyways. Do you know how the gold is distributed after every wins? I can't remember the exact breakdown. You'll have to go to the War Robot site, the FAQ site. Hold on. Let me just see if I can find it for you quick, because it's under. I think it might be under here. What is a U? Okay, I found a link here. Hold on. Let me just copy and paste this. I'll paste it in the chat. So that's the link. If you click on it, it'll show you a breakdown of the gold when you win. And I think the tiebreaker is... I think it's random from what I heard. Hi Dylan. Yeah, I don't know how they... Someone said it's random. I don't know, I could be wrong. Live stream pauses for a few seconds. Yeah, my internet's still not fixed though. How much time does it... I think it... Adam, it really depends on what robot. Because some robots have like 4 weapon slots. Some have like 2. But I've never really taken into account how long it actually takes. I know when I first started playing, the first 4 robots that I maxed... Or actually the... Yeah, it was about 4 or 5. I think it took me like 7 or 8 months. But gold farming was possible then. Plus I also won 5,000 gold from Pixonic on their 1-year birthday event. So I mean I had 1 gold as well. So I couldn't. I'd have to upgrade a robot from scratch to give you an idea. Should they make it so you can get 10 keys if you win 5, you lose? They actually have a Pixonic has a economics, I think they call it game economics, but they have a separate team which you know, this is basically their career. They have a team which figures out numbers, so I can't really argue with that because obviously I have no knowledge of how they do things, but apparently that's how it all gets worked into the prices and everything. That's why they can't just change things on a dime, because it affects other parts of the game. Bye Bella. Okay guys, I think I'm going to be ending the live stream now. I just wanted to do a test. When this is done, I will be reviewing it just to see how bad the lag is. I'm going to have to call the cable company again for like I think it's the 3rd time. And oh, what happened to my... Oh, there we go. I clicked something and my screen disappeared. It's like, what the heck? Yeah, I'm gonna be ending the live stream now. And before I leave though, thank you very much to Nick and C-Mage for your donations. And apologies to everyone for not being able to live stream more often. As I said, you know, my internet's it's still messed up. I can't say it's fixed because obviously it's lagging up. So I'm hoping that I will be able to get that fixed soon. I may be running tests tomorrow, I'm not sure. And if you're new to my YouTube channel and my live streaming, I hope you enjoyed the very short live stream. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. And I guess until the next live stream or the next video, I will catch you guys later. Cheers guys.